And we leap back into action with Liberators. And make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So you guys got another update for post the last round of playtesting. So everything you guys are going to be seeing up on the block here is Goomba is back. You are finally going to get to see probably a decent amount of very interesting things for some people. I will tell you, I've dusted off Liberators, and we're back to playing the deck. To be truthfully honest with you, with the state of premium right now, it's kind of about, one, what dumb ideas that you can bring to the table and play, but also it's about having fun. Obviously, you know, on the super high competitive spectrum, you know, you are going to have better decks than others. That's just going to be the way that it is for now. But I've been looking at a little bit more of the fun side of the format. Now, once I get into September, I do want to sit down and I want to see how things like the new promo for the, what was it, for the Bermuda, for the Lyrical deck actually interacts, the new grade 3. I wanted to test something with that, because that seems kind of fun, honestly. But, you know, you're pushing around in the really weird department. I also wanted to test Lelia Fell, or Lelio Draconis, the new version of that, but I've not seen a build. So I guess if you guys are watching this, if you guys are in the premium Discord server, link will be down below. For some reason, we don't seem to innovate a lot in there, even though I've got so many great brains in there. I would like to see some sort of combination list. I think Lelio Draconis and that are going to be the two things that I'm going to focus on kind of going forward here. I also do want to work on the Liberator deck. I think Liberators is probably the most hilarious anime deck that you can play right now, because you got several things you can do. You can play the Monarch, Liberator, Alfred in the deck, just to kind of cheese and you know, do some unlocking shenanigans. You have the Spectral for the extra rewrite if you go to LB5. You've got, you know, all of the mass acceleration that you get, and to top things off, you can play Ultima to make the deck even more funny, haha. Because your opponent's not going to know that Ultima's coming until, you know, you bring down the Ultima. They're just going to assume it's actually kind of an interesting mind game trick. Because the longer that the game goes and the less that you see the OT, the more your opponent starts to freak out mentally and go, oh my gosh, you know, they're going to hit the OT and I'm going to get blown out of the water. It is really a game of chicken and, you know, chicken and mouse. And it's, or kitten and mice. It's interesting. And that's one thing, like I said, I'm not saying you should rush out and build Liberator Rush right now. No. Just personally, from my standpoint, the deck is very, very fun. Now, what's going on with us in Standard right now? Well, Robbie, so there was going to be some Standard content. You know, what's going on here? Goomba does not play Standard at all. Keegan plays Standard and Premium. Austin plays Standard and Premium. But I can only deal with who I get at what times. So without Austin, we can't go super in-depth with Standard, because he's my Welstra player. He wants to play Vesseruger. But until I get him, we can't do any of that stuff. Keegan, we got a couple of other decks coming in to mess around with. That's going to be something that you'll see a little bit more of. But for what we're working with, we have 4 decks that he can work with. I am now up to 4 Standard put together, of which the new ones are Blaster, Phantom Blaster, and I fixed Bat. I should probably say there's been a Bat list that's been popping around in Japan. I played a little bit of Bat. I didn't know the great intricate extension combos that you could do, but I could put my hat on and I can do the bare minimum playing bat as most people could, and you're able to steal some games. Actually, off of this standard playtesting, which you'll see soonish, got to play a lot of bat. Bat feels very unfair. The fact that Moe Flash needed to go to 1. Now you have to find the Moe Flash in order to cheat it out. But the planet, or the pollutants, help out a lot for the extra shield value. And also the new monster that allows you to deep dive in and add orders to your hand when placed from hand is such an insane card. I really didn't realize how crazy that was going to be. Oh, I should probably talk about Token Rambo. Okay, so Token Rambo is currently all coming together out of Japan. We've seen a lot of cool decks out of it, and you guys know I was a sword boy for a little bit of my time. We've played quite a lot of it. I had some of the Japanese builds together, some vanilla stuff, but as you guys know, the whole deck got some pretty major renovations in Japan. You're now getting the training crest. You're getting so much more for this deck right now, and it's actually crazy to me how much better Token Rambo has gotten. So realistically, am I suspecting that we're going to play some Sword Boys on the channel? I would not be surprised. I just need some lists to come to fruition so that I have some things to test out. My number one skill is net decking, and then going from the net deck and figuring out why cards are necessarily good. And also judging by how the deck works. I think it'd be fun. I've not had a chance to play any of the other buddy fight decks yet. Standard is very much a secondary build that we are going to be going with, just to kind of fill space when we don't want to play premium. And I think everybody has been fine with that acknowledgement. You get a little bit of, both formats. It works out. I get to play more standard, and I can finally say that I'm becoming a little bit better. I did say that we were going to work on Virgilla in premium. That has not gone away. We also have a BCS coming up in October. We are the first BCS of this season. And yikes, that's going to be a ride, man. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to play for Rosemont at the moment for Standard. But I'm going to have to figure that out. Probably going to play Virgilla. I think Virgilla is a really cool deck. I think the ideas that the deck has going for it is just really freaking cool, man. I love all of the turbo gas that you are able just to get with that deck. And also, the rewrite form is just sick. It is such a cool gimmick. And, I like my gimmicks. I do. That's why I'm a buddy fight player now. Maybe because I couldn't afford to play buddy fight when the game was actually out, But, here we are, accelerating through all of these times. But I don't know, I'm happy right now with the state of things. Yeah, a premium ban list would be great. I would very much love to see, some change to some of the problems that are running around. I'm sure we all want to see some change to some degree, but for what we are being dealt with right now, I think it's okay. We'll just have to get through this competitive season together. We'll have to hold it together, and I need to get some sort of competitive event together. Like I said in my last video, I have an idea. I have a mat together. I should be getting a new mat printed for the channel here relatively soon. So we'll see where that goes. But I'm happy. And honestly, it's pretty gosh darn hard to be happy in this current card game environment. Let me tell you what. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Keep a smile on your face. And remember, continue to play Liberators, because bad cards are very fun. You guys have a good rest of your day, right? Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.